We are halfway through the month of October, and the tropics, at least in the western Pacific, are still somewhat active. Actually, Tropical Depression Ofel out here over the Philippines. Now, this is the name given to it by Pagasa, not the Japan Meteorological Agency, but I do anticipate as this moves away from the Philippines out over the South China Sea. Look at all this convection out here. Plenty of moisture to work with. It will be upgraded to a tropical storm at that time. But for now, the big issue is the rainfall this is bringing out here across the Philippines. From Visayas out towards southern Luzon, even parts of Manila, looking at continued heavy rainfall. Not only from our tropical depression, but also the continued impacts from the last several weeks associated with the monsoon. So you have a 1-2 punch here, has been experiencing some severe flooding, even a few reports of landslides. Here's kind of what I'm talking about with the monsoonal flow. I know I mention it a lot, and for those not familiar with the weather in the Western Pacific, this is basically just the seasonal shifts. In the winter, typically that seasonal shift comes from the southwest towards the northeast. And now we're starting to see that flow switch from the northeast, or excuse me, I got that backwards. In the winter, in the summer, it comes in from the southwest towards the northeast. But now we're starting to see that switch coming from the northeast towards the southwest, and that flow has been continuing to kick up moisture, pushing along the east coast of Luzon and just flowing all across this area, even towards Manila as well, and eventually over there towards Hainan. So it's just kind of this monsoonal flow starting to switch up here as we head into the cooler months. Here's a look at your track, though, with Ofel as far as the center of circulation is concerned, moving out over the South China Sea. And Pagasa does continue to expect this to become a tropical storm as it moves closer to the Philippines. Same with Japan Meteorological Agency. And the Joint Typhoon Warning Center even has a tropical cyclone formation alert that has been put out on this. So, yeah, plenty of indications that it is going to intensify. But for now, the center of the track doesn't really matter all too much. It's all about the rainfall. I mean, you got signal force winds across pretty much south of Manila all the way down here towards northern areas of Visayas, not quite to Cebu, but I do want to show you what happened at Cebu here just a few days ago. I'll get out of the way. Take a look at this. This is really in the uptown area. You had some pretty significant flooding. Thank you very much, Roman, actually, for sharing this on Facebook with me. I really appreciate it. Just startling image of some of the severe floods there, not directly even associated with our tropical depression. Kind of that monsoonal flow that's been kicking up. Grounds are saturated. You get ground saturated. You get additional rainfall on top of that. That equals flooding and landslides. It's basically if you're in a boxing match and you just keep on getting hit over and over again instead of just one swift punch. So take a look at the forecast here. Rain totals across Vietnam over towards Hainan, upwards of 100 to 200 millimeters in the next 72 hours. But if you can take a look over towards the Philippines, you have that moisture inflow continuing to impact that area out there as well. So it is going to continue to rain. Take a look at our 72-hour forecast. That's that flow I'm talking about as our tropical system moves away. I'll get out of the way. You can see this as it intensifies via the ECMWF model coming out short just south of Hainan over there towards Vietnam. So plenty of stuff to watch here with this system. But if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please let me know down in the comment box below. Only my third or fourth day doing these green screen updates, so I always appreciate the feedback. If you see anything I could do better, please let me know. The graphic presentation is something I'm still working on. To be honest, you might think, wow, great graphics, Robert. I'm doing all this with a free open broadcast software program and PowerPoint. I wish I had a better software program than that, but in PowerPoint. So let me know what you guys think. Anyways, stay safe out there, stay dry, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye.